Brenda Beaver needs a barber.
It kind of really does based on that illustration.
I memorized Brenda's Beaver's big and Brenda's Beaver scary, hairy. Everyone
That's awesome.
who's seen it says that.
Why is that what it's wearing?
He's wearing the Borat swimsuit.
Yeah, so Brenda took her beaver for a swim down at the lake. By the looks that she received, she figured that was a mistake. Stuffed that furry mouth.
I love this.
Oh my goodness.
Some thought, wow, the others just stunned. Brenda's beaver's hanging out and soaking up the sun. Her friends could not believe her. They said,
what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Geeks podcast. Jason, Justin, Max, and Mick. We're here. We're excited. We're going to talk and all the fun stuff. We have a winner for the Spider-Verse movie. We got 2 giveaways happening right now on our social medias, and I'll get into all of that in just a second. Mick, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me. What's up, guys?
How you
Max, you beautiful prick.
Coming from you, that means so much.
I just got to say, I don't know how you two did it, but you somehow got Miles Teller to be on your show. I know I've said it before.
That's right.
This dude looks like Miles Teller, Justin. I love it.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on tonight, guys. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
Always a good time.
Daniel, what's up, buddy? Daniel's from the Matt Talk fan group. Thank you so much, Daniel. Daniel watched Horror Research and jumped back onto us some more. So I guess we didn't scare him off on that show. So that's good. That's good. Thank you, Daniel.
Nice. All right.
Sorry for my unprofessionalism, but I just got a call. They sold $1,000 card at work. What
was the card?
It's the shiny Charizard from Neo Destiny, the Neo Destiny set for Pokemon. Friggin' mind blown.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Some kid rolled in with a lot of birthday money. I was like, all right.
Yeah. He's a 45-year-old kid who worked for 12 years for that quote unquote birthday.
Sold his dad's car for it.
Yes. For this piece of cardboard. I am amazed daily at how much people will spend on these things. But hey, that's how I make my living. So I'm
it's great. That's awesome.
Man, $1,000 on a magic card. This makes me nauseous.
It's a Pokemon card.
Pokemon.
Okay,
sir.
yeah.
They're dropping $1,000. We got to get it right.
It doesn't help my nausea. It still makes me nauseous.
Actually, I don't even think it was $1,000. I think it was like $950.
Okay. If I'm doing math, I'm rounding up. Yeah.
Super cheap. Don't even worry about it.
Give them on discount. Being super nice over there at VGMX.
Pay your babysitter tonight. Get out of here.
You gave me a Charizard. I don't get it.
All right, so our first read of the evening, guys, we are giving away Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning on Blu-ray. To win, all you have to do is subscribe. Bring home Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 on 4K UHD disc. Digital now. Tom Cruise stars in the film critics are calling the biggest and best action movie of the year. Buy Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 on 4K UHD disc, Blu-ray, and digital today, and go behind the scenes with incredible bonus content available at all participating retailers, rated PG-13.
They'll sell you a house that you can watch this movie in.
The mortgage on this movie is up to 45%. It's not fixed. You're just screwed.
0 property taxes, though.
Oh my goodness.
But if you guys subscribe, you're retroactively in every single giveaway going forward. You don't have to do anything else or unsubscribe and resubscribe.
Retroactive would
I know what I said. I didn't mean that.
They have now been enrolled in all of the giveaways that we've had, to date. Yeah. It's bad news. You didn't get it.
You lost. Yeah, you lost.
I will say that I love that movie this year.
Me too.
I thought it was so good. I love that franchise, and I can't wait for the next one.
I'm I haven't seen this one, and it's not really like I'm not against the Mission Impossible movies, but I'm just like not excited for them anymore. And I mean, like, there's always like the big scene, you know, like there's always something that they've strapped Tom Cruise to this time, and you're like, okay, what is this dude gonna like willingly almost die trying to do?
Strapped to a nuclear sub.
Yeah, he's gonna die at some point. Like, I think this is like his like death plan to meet Xenu or whatever.
Yeah,
but 100% agree. It's weird. Like, I love every movie. Like, for what you're saying, like you're tired of the franchise. That's me with like Fast and Furious, and kind of me with Marvel right now.
Oh,
definitely
dude,
me with
sure.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's coming back around for Star Wars though. But I will say this: I love that it's consistent.
Yeah,
you know, everybody who was introduced was written off right. Like, they either died or there was a reason they left. You know, it doesn't feel disjointed. Like, everybody in it, like, kind of, you know, you see why it moves on, and it seems natural.
Yeah, and I'm like, again, I'm not even hating on it. You know, like I heard this one was all right. I do kind of want to see it, but like I was like a little more inclined to watch like the Brad Pitt train movie than I was this one. You know, like I was actually like, oh well, yeah, I'll watch a Brad Pitt train movie, but this, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Mission Impossible, but like I don't know. Maybe it's just like I really, really loved the first one, and like none of them have been like that ever since. But you know, I don't know. It's all well and good. I heard this one is good, so I definitely will get around to watching it and the upcoming sequel. But
you might as well just wait, make it a double feature.
Yeah, you know, like maybe I'll do that. I'll do that.
I love it.
Our second read that I have, this is so cool that we have reads. Like, this is all so new and fun. We have a live The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch in Akron, Ohio. So they're giving us tickets to give to you guys. We have 4 tickets to give away. The team behind The Secret of Skywalker Ranch is bringing their investigation.
Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, Skywalker is a different thing.
That's what I read it. I read it in Skywalker Ranch at first, and I was like, "Oh man, like I'm glad I'm not reading this." Jason did it.
They're bringing their investigation to you live and in person in this limited engagement tour. Hear from favorite members of the Skywalker Ranch team as they discuss their
Skinwalker. The Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, I can't help it.
They're gonna bring some kids to this thing, thinking it's a Jedi thing. It's gonna be out by a Skinwalker.
Like 10 dudes with lightsabers are gonna show up.
Can you please, Justin, edit this on the podcast where every time he goes to say Skywalker Ranch, you have somebody else's voice just say Skinwalker. Everybody else's, it's Skinwalker Ranch.
And then just having a picture of Luke Skywalker just slowly coming forward, just like
Darth Vader's it's the whole hallway lightsaber scene.
Doing the Homer Simpson through the hedges.
Oh yeah.
Backing out.
The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch live for lands at Akron's Goodyear Theater on November 10th. Tickets on sale now. Just guys, jump on our social media, share the link, subscribe. We'll get you guys some tickets. So definitely check that out.
To the Skinwalker Ranch.
That's what I said.
Skinwalker.
He had it right. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
No, I'm just trying to reiterate so that everyone knows what they're getting into.
Don't come with lightsabers, or do.
Yeah, I mean, like, bring your lightsaber if you want, but don't expect there to be other Star Wars stuff there.
All the
lightsabers. Before we get too far, can I do another Maniac minute?
Yeah,
of course.
The last one was great.
All right, so I've been watching an anime called Musoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. It's an isekai, which means like somebody dies and they get reincarnated in a fantasy world or in a different world that they ever lived in. Generally, isekais are kind of dumb to me because wherever they end up, they're always OP, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, they're just like, hey, I'm the god of this world now, and you get to kind of follow along, and it's boring. This one. Is not. It doesn't do that as bad as a lot of the isekais do. But what I'm really having a problem with is that it's just cringy. It's just really, really cringy, and there are moments in this that are very hard to watch. It's the story of a 40-year-old man who dies, gets reincarnated somewhere else as a baby, and he retains all of his memories. So as far as he knows, or he's concerned, he's a 40-year-old man, but he's also just like a perv. So he's perving out on like, he's 10 years old. He's perving out on 12-year-old girls, but he's 50 years old. Like, and so there's a lot of
weird conception shit going on right now.
Yeah.
So it's not right, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not right, and I feel bad watching it, but also like there are a lot of good parts to it, but I don't think they make up for the creepiness and cringiness of the anime. So I tentatively want to say check it out yourself. But if you are going to watch this, be aware there are some scenes that just needed skipped over and should have never been made.
Maniac
I'm not
took a
going to
turn.
say, hey, son, I have a new anime for you to check out.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to put the warning out there, like, hey, like, just know what you're getting into. Musoku or Musuko Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. There are 2 seasons. I'm like halfway through the first one, and I'm debating on stopping watching just because I'm like, if there's one more weirdness scene, like that'll be all I can handle, and then I'll have to stop. But it's very well done. Like the animation is great. The action scenes are wonderful. I like the pacing, but yeah, man, like it's
a lot.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And like in the context where, okay, like, hey, young love, like the children can kiss and all this stuff, like, sure, but like generally the children are both still children. Like this is not an adult perving on kids. Like that, I just can't get behind it. I cannot get behind it.
And making that a focal point in media is weird too.
Can I pose a question to you? Yes, that's when he's a perv, it's crazy. But like, let's think about reincarnation as if it was real, or if it is, or I don't know, whatever. But let's pose the theory as real. You have this situation happen to you. Now you're not a pervert. It happens to you. Now you grow up, you're 10 years old, and you remember who you were. But you're like, but now I'm not going back to that. I'm 10 years old. Is it okay then?
No. If you don't retain your memories, if your soul moves on without retaining like all the things that happened to you, sure, because you are a 10-year-old. Like, but if you know, if you're actively using your knowledge to manipulate situations into happening, you're a pervert. You're just a pervert.
Yeah. Hey, how often have we all said, if I knew then what I know now?
You had to invest in Apple.
But even that, like, and even still, in the instance where you're taking your life and you're moving yourself back in your life, at least you were there with with all the people involved, like as a child, like you.
Yeah, I get it.
You already done that, so I mean, like, I would have. I still say it wrong on all counts. I'm just gonna be in the group that says maybe we shouldn't do this, but
I maintain that if you are accidentally a human being that was reincarnated into a new 10-year-old boy somehow, and then like God overlooked it and gave you your memories, we got to kind of let this one slide. Like it's I feel like at this point it's like, if nobody knows, just if you feel bad about it, go away. Like at this point, like I got no ethical recompense for here.
It's a weird thing. That's fair too. I'm not trying to.
Oh no, I love it. I love it.
But it's just too much for me. Like I can't.
I'm definitely a Max's camp. That's a hard stop. That's a hard.
I definitely agree. I'm not even looking at it from the hooking up with girls sort of thing. I'm looking at it. Sorry, Jason, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm looking at it more from the point of view of, all right, like if I'm living my life again, I'm gonna want to fall in love again. I'm gonna want to have experiences, do stuff like that. So look at it from that angle, not the I'm gonna try and hook up with as many girls as I can. Know?
Yeah, but like the thing about this guy is he's just like,
oh yeah, he's a piece of shit.
I'm doing pervy shit. Like, and He's doubling, and you're in his head, and that's why. I'm just.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's 100% wrong. Mine is a hypothetical of
you're like, hey, I'm just gonna give this the best shot that I can. I'm going to try to find the love. I'm going to try to do all these things. I'm not against that, because also I don't feel like you would take advantage of the people that you're doing. That's not what you are talking about. You know what I'm saying?
And if it wasn't, not this show and how it's represented, but if 2015's Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four over here were a reincarnated good dude, just wants to live his life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just kind of got to be like, all right, God fucked up. Let's just let it go.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm with you on that. But no, this show
I'm kidding,
is just,
by the way, Justin.
A little,
I love it.
Little too pervy.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I almost got in trouble. Watching this. I'm watching it on my phone, and my wife is.
That's even worse. We watch porn on our phone. That's.
Yeah, but I don't watch porn on my phone sitting next to my wife in the living room. That's not the place for it. No, it's it's just a little weird. So I had an interesting do I need to be watching this moment? And I wanted to share that for the Maniac Minute.
That was a wild one.
Yeah. Gotta make me become Julian at the face now.
I love Daniel because on Sturdy's show he's brought up Two Girls One Cup a lot, and Daniel managed to make that a Matlock thing with the Two Girls One Cup. So I love that he intersects the two things together. It's fantastic.
What?
Intersects. The
intersect.
Yeah.
I heard it weird. It's
okay. Man, Justin. All right, Max, you're going to want to cover your eyes, ears for this next thing, but I have one following it that you're going to enjoy. So the one after it you'll like. This one.
Terrifier 3.
I'm excited about it. Justin, have you seen these?
Didn't Terrifier 2 just come out recently? So are they just pumping these things out?
No? He went right into filming. He wrote the second and third one pretty much right back to back. And he knew he wanted to continue this.
And major studios wanted Terrifier 3. He turned them down because he wanted to make it himself.
Well, he's making that money all himself.
Yeah, he's probably killing it. Yeah.
And keep creative control, because once you get studios involved, that can go.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
I never let it be as dark.
This clown makes Pennywise look like your best friend who's on the street. That's why I said cover your eyes. Your eyes aren't covered.
He knows what this is.
Yes, but this is a bootleg trailer because that's all that's online right now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm watching it through one of those old tube TVs.
No, this takes me back to the dawn of the internet when you had to download everything. You download a bad copy of something. It's just someone's shaky cam in the movie theater.
It's a LimeWire.
Back to my childhood. Yeah.
He's totally.
He's a clown.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That poor child doesn't stand a chance.
That does kind of remind me of the Oh Jesus.
Here's what
we're almost there. It's not over yet. That little girl's dead.
Yeah,
there's blood on the walls. Yeah.
Art.
He wrote art in the kid's blood behind him.
I wonder what the sentence was.
The director came out and said there's a scene in there that he feels like he went too far with.
What a good promotion! If that guy's saying it's too far,
bruh, I can't even watch my own movie. I don't know what I did.
I broke it.
My mind asks which scene because they're all too far.
Oh my God,
dude!
He lives on the line.
That reminds me of the dude who told me to watch the anime that I was talking about in the Maniac Minute. he was like, yeah, there's some cringe scenes, but like I wasn't ready still. I was not given enough. So yeah, like hopefully whatever scene it is that he's like, wow, I think I might have pushed it too far on that one. Like, yeah, hopefully you figure that out before you go watch the movie, just because like when you enter that weird space and you're just like, I don't want to be here, but then also you're like, but there's only a little bit left.
I love it.
All right,
Oh,
I've got
man.
one for Max. We are going to get to the game, folks, and also I got the winner for Spider-Man. But I got to give Max one since we just watched a horror trailer. So here we go.
That wasn't so bad though. That wasn't too bad for me.
No,
It
no,
doesn't beat my
Good job,
favorite
Dom.
movie of 2024 so far.
Welcome to Game Burger, homie.
Oh shoot! I hope this doesn't suck. As a kid, the first one was great.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. The new adventures of Ed and Dex starts now.
They have aged so well, though. It's
They really
incredible.
have. I can't believe. Do you know that Keenan
Putting a good word to Mr. Just
was on
maple syrup.
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live since Will Ferrell was on the show as a cast member?
Yeah, he's
I
on
did not know that. I knew he was on there for a long time, though.
Jesus, like, I didn't think it was that long ago. Like that was a long time ago.
Shake machine as in the same plunger we used to unclog the toilet.
Like, he looks the same age as the original
Really
movie.
means a lot that you can't
Yeah.
see. Well, you're my best friend.
We're going to be
You guys can check out Max's interview with Kel on the Big Geeks channel right now.
Right now.
Idiot's the name of an ape.
Well, after this, obviously.
Ding dong. The sound of doorbell, man. Ding dong. What? We shut down the store. Shut it down. Shut it down. I don't think you really understand.
I hope they keep with that same 90s feel, because that show is just like, it oozed 90s. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
all that and the whole deal. Is there a robot? That's a robot.
Yeah.
We gotta do something.
We're going to change the world.
I like her.
Yeah, I liked her a lot in Workaholics.
yes.
I asked for no ice, but there's ice in here. No
I need to revisit Good Burger.
That
I want-
dude caused a riot in New York.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
Oh shit! I didn't know there was more.
Oh well. Oh well. Then we're not spoilers. We leave something to the imagination.
I think Shaq was in the first one, didn't he?
Yeah, I've heard this movie was coming out. I've been waiting for it. I wish it was going to theaters. It's only going to be streaming. Like I would like to go see this one in the theaters. That would be pretty cool.
With fans.
Nostalgia.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not familiar with the first one. Max was the Shaq in the first one.
I thought he was.
I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've seen Good Burger.
I thought he was like a teacher or a principal or something.
It's been at least as long as
No,
like
I'm thinking of Sinbad.
Sinbad.
I think it's
All
Sinbad.
right, let's just. I'm just gonna get on the internet.
Yeah, we can
Man,
find out.
Sinbad is the 90s. Like to me, I associate
Yes.
Sinbad with the 90s.
All right, hold on.
He's up there with like George Foreman, who had a TV show.
Yeah,
in the 90s.
Sinbad was the teacher I was thinking of.
Can I tell you? I was telling Justin because we was talking about the trailers beforehand. So the new Fall Guy trailer came out. Now I love 70s TV.
Shaq
shows.
was in
70s
Good
videos.
Burger. Just throwing it out there. He
There's no
was.
doubt in my mind he was. He was so involved, especially I think he was in Orlando at the time Good Burger came out.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was
in
like
Magic.
right there. Like he was so involved in it. Yeah, he played himself in the first one. Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember when he was on what was that show? Fresh Off the Boat, he played a car dealer.
Yeah.
And it was funny. But yeah, so I love that they're remaking a lot of those 70s because they just did. And I was telling him about Fall Guy, which comes out next year. It's gonna be my new favorite movie with Ryan Gosling. I want desperately. I know they have a TV show, but I want desperately a similar type of vibe for my for Magnum PI.
That'd be fun.
I could see a Magnum PI. The remake show that they did was awful.
Oh yeah, I'm not defending the show. That show. No. I want a movie. Like originally, they were going to do a movie early on in like mid 2000s with Matthew McConaughey supposedly playing. I was like, that kind of works.
That might have worked a little better. I don't know. I've been down for a Magnum PI movie. I mean, like anything, I just want it to be good. You know, like make it good, and I really don't care. Like I'll even go watch a good horror movie, and I can't stand horror. So like, if you just make it good, I will go watch it. Like it doesn't.
I feel like all those old TV shows lend themselves to be good movies nowadays. They had lots of action. Like I loved the A-Team movie. People fucking for some reason hated that movie. Sorry, I didn't curse. But, some people like seem to hate that movie. I'm like, this is exactly what the show was. It was literally cars flipping and shooting at each other and being crazy. Like, why are we arguing? In fact, this one has a story.
Like, they even did you one better. we got
There's a
character
plot
development in this one.
I want to see a Magnum PI. I never watched Magnum PI, the show. One of the episodes of Murder, She Wrote I watched recently had Magnum PI on it. And I really like the character. So I'm thinking about watching the show after I finish Columbo, going back and watching Magnum PI.
Hold on. Kind of a real quick straw poll. How many people in the United States have said, well, I'm going to finish Columbo this year, you think? Like less than 10?
I don't know, but the age gap keeps going really high. So there's probably a few more.
My bet is with availability is more now. You know, like so obviously a lot of people who didn't have access to Columbo have access to Columbo now. I'm gonna put it at a solid 3 people have said that.
I've got to say, you guys know I watch a lot of these cop shows and stuff. Columbo is one of the best. It's in the top 3. I like it more than Matlock.
Sure.
Sorry,
Whoa.
Daniel. Like, it's got stronger writing.
Whoa! This is the end of Matt talk right here.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I still love Matlock.
Oh
I'm just saying, I
my
feel like
god!
Columbo's
Jason's
writing
like, I
is stronger.
refuse.
The old Columbo
just,
combo's coming now.
I'm over here like, hey, I want to see a Simon and Simon movie for some reason. Whatever, let's have fun. And Jason's straight up throwing down like, hey, listen, I'll kick that old coot right down the elevator shaft. I make my nut on it. Whatever.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. But one more trailer.
So is that Matt Talk the next one? Matt Talk the Columbo Files?
Yeah.
We talked about Murder Talk next.
The Columbo combo.
That's the goal after War Factor Fiction. Once we get through Star Trek, because we'll continue on with all the new stuff. We're gonna move on to maybe Doctor Who or something or Star Wars.
That'd be fun.
We've talked about.
Doctor Who.
We've talked about the plan.
The original
We're
show
halfway
from the
through Matlock.
60s is like not watchable.
It's a lot.
You have to be a fan to watch it. I agree.
Yeah, it's because I started with the reboot. When the reboot, I didn't start when the reboot started either. So like, I was behind then, but I started with the reboot, and I was like, oh, I'm digging this. Let me see if I want to be a completionist of this. And I probably watched like an episode and a half of the old show, and I'm like, I can't do it.
I don't blame you. I get it, but if you're
TV
a fan, you love
is
it.
a different, it's a different era. It's a different era of TV.
I tried to watch videos on YouTube like to summarize the Time War because I was curious about it, and boy, is that convoluted. I was like, this is hard to follow. Like, I know they're bouncing around in time, so by natural thing, it's going to be hard to follow.
Yeah. That's the other thing with Doctor Who for me is like I hate time travel as a plot device, and I watched I watched all the way through Matt Smith. As the Doctor. So I watched a good chunk of Doctor Who, and I hate time travel, and I still watched all that. So obviously it's got something going for it, but yeah, man, it's just rough. It's just super rough. Whenever you start dealing with time travel, it's automatically convoluted.
Yeah, not wrong about that. I love it. I understand why you hate it. I do get that. I love a good time travel movie.
When they do it good, it's all right, but there's I'm already okay, you guys have got a high bar to cross,
You're getting in your own way with this one.
Yeah. It's been done well. I'm not trying to poo-poo all time travel stories, but it's just so easy to go wrong in the time travel. It's very hard to stay within the realm of acceptable. I don't know what I'm trying.
I still maintain that Bill and Ted did it the best.
They did a good job with it, for sure.
Not even because of accuracy or anything like that, but like I love Back to the Future, but you're not going anywhere without that car. And I loved the aspect of that being trapped. That was good. But like Bill and Ted took time travel and said, okay, we are time traveling throughout the entire thing, but we have a budget. And so I like when they were like, okay, where are the keys? And then they talk through it and there they are. You know, like it added a fun element to the idea of time travel.
Yeah.
Or it's like, what number are we thinking of right now?
Yeah.
All right, last one, guys. Last one, and I think Max is going to dig this.
Children, I'm already out.
Marvel's first MA show,
unless they're reincarnated.
This will debut on Hulu simultaneously with Disney Plus.
I see everything that you are.
Oh, Kingpin, a big fan.
I always have.
This is the Netflix Kingpin.
I'm glad they brought him back for it.
Don't be afraid. You have so much pain in you.
Is she missing a leg, or was that just a random person in the show?
She's missing a leg, and she's deaf.
Yeah, I get it.
This was great.
I like that.
It looks grittier, which I'm all about.
Yeah, was it Hawkeye she was in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have yet to watch
Daredevil?
Hawkeye.
Yeah, he jumps through. I think he's in it for a cameo.
Yeah.
Are the same.
Ooh,
Yeah,
she
this
killed that
could
guy.
lead into Daredevil too.
Who's the monster?
Still you.
Yeah, you're
Well, that looks fun.
It could be good. All right.
2024, though.
I think we're going to start seeing the shift in Marvel content to get better. Since Iger came back, he's made a lot of changes. He's ordered their production schedule and putting more emphasis on, substance over quantity. So I hope this looks pretty good.
Hope so.
Yeah, I'm down. I liked Hawkeye, even like there's a lot not to like about Hawkeye, but I don't know. I enjoyed the show. A lot of what I didn't like started with Kingpin in that show. But if they're bringing back a grittier, like a dirtier version of everything, I'm down. The Disneyfication of everything has kind of soured me to a lot of the Marvel stuff. But like if they're gonna do something cool, I'll watch it. Like I'm down. I'm down for that.
I like this reaction.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fantastic. All right,
We
Justin.
just love a sexy Jesus.
Vincent, the guy from Full Metal Jacket. That's funny.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, the game we're about to play is Justin's going to pull it up. We're going to be
The
guessing
Justin's the game.
based on the review. Yeah, it's called Justin's the Game. That's what we call
No,
it.
the Justin's.
The Justins. Yeah. We're being very nitpicky right now, but I'm okay with it. One sec. Let me grab it.
Ah, Jesus, Justin.
I didn't know. You could have given me a heads up.
I did say one more trailer.
But not to
That is
lead
true.
into what?
He did say that though. You should have known.
Yeah,
That's true. All right. It's fine. I'll take the L. I'll take the L.
God.
I've done worse.
Complimented our chemistry before we went live, and now we're falling apart.
Falling apart.
Yeah, the run through went perfect.
Run through.
Yeah, the run through that I was definitely there for.
Yeah, notebook and pen game. All right, we've done the first 10, so I'm going to jump to 11. So, I don't know, Mick may or may not have seen us do this before, but these are all real reviews by real people. If I could find the name, I put them on there. from one of the list of 4 movies below, and you're just guessing the movie. So number 11. What?
Jennifer,
Well, how do we?
I got
we
all
raise
your
our hand?
below. We'll see
Oh,
you
I just
next
call
week.
it out.
Oh, okay.
Good night, Jennifer.
Good night.
What's up,
Dreams.
Judy? Yeah, she couldn't make it.
okay.
She has to drive 5 hours to Detroit tomorrow. Going home.
Detroit, what?
Like 2 a.m. It's crazy.
Everybody from 313, throw your motherfucking hands up and follow me. She gonna battle rap Eminem?
Maybe. All right, let me read this for the people that are listening. Judging by the movie's enduring popularity, the message that stupidity is redemption is clearly what a lot of Americans want to hear. Was it A, Forrest Gump, B, Zoolander, C, Dumb and Dumber, or D, Anchorman?
I'm gonna say A.
Yeah, I think it's either A or C.
I'm going with A.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Or I'll go with C since everyone else went with A. We'll
You're allowed to be right with us.
Yeah.
I know. We should have somebody be wrong.
I'm kidding.
Well, you are right in the fact that you are wrong. It was A.
Can I? Did you put this together, or is this something that was
I
already
did.
together?
I put it together.
The only thing I would say is maybe like change it out to Rain Man or something in one of them. The fact that like 3 of them were like hardcore comedies, and then Forrest Gump, I was like, I think it's
fair, totally fair.
I was like, which one has a redemption story? Forrest Gump.
Yeah, totally fair.
Oh no, I think all of them are redeemed in some fashion in their own movies.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
especially
Dumb and
Anchorman.
Dumber.
Listen, it was a quick Google of like, hey, what is like Forrest Gump? The number 12, a thrill ride masquerading as philosophy, the kind of ride where some people puke and others can't wait to get on again.
Oh man, this is tough.
All right, so our possible answers are A, Taxi Driver, B,
Oh, sorry,
Fight Club,
thank you.
C, Donnie Darko, or D, Joker.
Well, Roger Ebert was dead when the Joker came out, so we can cross that one off the list.
Yeah, look at Jason sleuthing.
Yeah, this is a good one too, because if you didn't say that, I part of me.
Yeah, Jason likes to spoil things.
I knew he was dead, but I was like, I don't know. He might have come out around then.
Yeah, fuck it. He might have come out of the grave.
His
It
cut
was a bad movie.
It's Roger Ebert Jr. He had a son.
I will say B, Fight Club.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying B.
I'm going with Taxi Driver.
Well, then, folks with B were right. It was Fight Club. Roger Ebert made fun of it. Kind of
that sounds like a movie he would fucking get on. Like, I feel like Taxi Driver for him was like, this is Martin Scorsese's greatest achievement when it came out, and then like Fight Club came out. Now I'm not even a fan of Fight Club, but I realize how great that movie is.
I love Fight Club. I'm a total fan of Fight Club.
I don't know which one this was to, Aaron, but yes. 13. I was not only surprised by the film's final twist. I wasn't even looking for one. I just thought I was watching a bad movie. Was it A, 7, B, The Others, C, Sixth Sense, or D, The Village?
I'm gonna say logic dictates that it's probably gonna be C, so I'll go with C. But my, I would say The Village because The Village sucked.
Yeah, I don't even think Village was as bad as people make it out to be, but I do agree with pretty much everything Mick said right there. I also want to say C, The Sixth Sense.
I'm going with The Village. That movie's awful.
Well, both M. Night Shyamalan movies, but it was The Sixth Sense. You were right.
Jason, I'm telling you.
Just go with the crowd.
Famous twist in movie history. Most famous twist.
Is Mick 3 for 3 right now?
Oh, yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah. All right.
Unfortunately, he wasn't here for the first 10, so if you have an advantage, it's definitely that.
I didn't watch that game, though. If you want to throw up the first 10, we can go speed round.
I was there, I participated, and I could probably still go first 10 and get every answer wrong.
I want to see him.
Okay. 14. Here's the ideal date movie, assuming you're dating a psychopathic sadist with a high tolerance for dilly-dallying. And this is from People Magazine.
Dilly-dallying. I'm going to go with Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because there's some slow parts, I guess that maybe.
I think the dilly dally comes in like he buys music or he goes and exercise or he does all this crazy shit in between.
And they
I
get
don't know,
super, like when this is Phil Collins' third album, and yada yada, like they do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like I understand it was in the book, but like also, yeah.
I had a roommate once that loved American Psycho to the point where he watched it like every week, and I was starting to get concerned.
Yeah. That's it.
That would be looking for a new roommate before he's looking for a new roommate. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to get out of there before he gets you out of there. You know what I'm saying?
This one though, Jason, did you guess?
Yeah, I said American Psycho. What were you saying, Mick?
I forgot.
I'm gonna say.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say The Usual Suspects.
Well, I did. I went with D. American Psycho.
Yes. It was A, Reservoir Dogs.
Aha!
Ooh,
Gotcha.
see, I'm not perfect.
Gotcha.
I'm not perfect.
It was a trap.
I'm pretty sure Mick is still ahead though.
Yeah, for tonight, for sure.
Yeah.
Mick is
For
winning.
tonight, I'm way behind in the whole scheme.
That's true. In the grand total of 20 questions, you are behind. I am not familiar with the source material that sparked this movie, but this is because I have known the soft caress of a woman and thus excluded from the target demographic.
Hey,
This basically just called people
Dragon Ball
virgins. You guys loved it.
I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Evolution.
I'm saying Dragon Ball. The options are Dragon Ball, The Medallion, Bulletproof Monk, and Volcano High for our audience.
What was the
Bulletproof
Medallion?
Monk might be, but I'm for some reason Dragon Ball Evolution.
The medallion was, I think, a Jackie Chan movie where they were trying to like find a medallion.
Oh, okay. No, okay. I'm going to change my answer from A to C.
Cool.
I'm going with
If
A.
you said C, you would be right. They did not like the Bulletproof Monk. Basically,
I wanted to like Bulletproof Monk so bad. I like Stifler. I love what was that? Chow Yun Fat in that one.
Yeah.
He's also in Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah. But
Because an American movie for the life of him.
Did not come together.
No.
All right, this is 16. On the IMDb trivia page, it says the most amazing thing about this film is that they started filming without a complete script. No, they finished filming without a completed script. This is by Mark Kermode, maybe? A, Pirates 3. Yeah. B, The Last Airbender. C, Catwoman. D, The Love Guru.
I'll just go Catwoman. I don't know.
I think it's between C and D.
Yeah, those are two like the worst fucking movies ever made. And Last Airbender sucks too, but like, even then, like there's at least some action.
Yeah, no, but like I would rather watch The Last Airbender than watch Catwoman or The Love Guru. Like if I had to choose a bad,
they're all bad. This is my favorite list to put together in this whole thing. I was like, let me just find bad movies.
You know what? I'm gonna say Pirates 3. Then I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna go Pirates 3. Because that's the one that's my favorite in the series, and I feel like that's a good one. Another Chow Yun Fat movie.
Yeah, I'll go Catwoman.
I'm going Last Airbender because you can watch Catwoman on mute.
Oh, jeez. The answer was Pirates 3. They were making fun of Pirates 3.
Redeem myself.
Nice one sniffing that one out. I did not see that coming. I was like, all right,
Pirates 3 was my favorite, and I'm like, why is it on this list?
Yeah, I was concerned it would give it away because it is the best of the four here by far.
I feel like I feel like the Scene Snob at least has to know. Yeah, like what the good one is here.
For sure.
All right, this one was fun to me. Perhaps the closest Hollywood has yet come to making "Ow, my balls" seem like a plausible future project. By Andrew Barker. Is A, Grown Ups 2, B, Bloodsport, C, Idiocracy, D, Jackass.
Bloodsport seems like it doesn't fit with the rest, which makes me almost want to choose it, but I'm going with C, Idiocracy.
Because Jackass is too easy, right?
Yeah, like this wouldn't be a smart quote for something like Jackass or Idiocracy and borderline with Grown Ups 2. I'm going Bloodsport. It's so odd.
I'll say Grown Ups 2.
Okay. You fell for my trap card. It was Grown Ups 2.
So good, though. I like it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's right, because he does get his ass kicked in that.
A lot. He gets hit in the crotch a lot in that movie.
And you know that was an FU to Rob Snyder at the time,
I did not know that.
because Rob Snyder was fighting with all of them. I don't know why they didn't really release it. Adam Sandler didn't say anything. Rob Snyder was shit talking. So when they made Grown Ups 2 off the success of the first one, he didn't come back. They made that guy the brother, and he was just getting his ass kicked the whole time.
That makes it so much better. I'm actually really happy about that. I didn't.
That is wonderful. That is so wonderful. Oh my goodness, that's great.
Speaking of Rob Schneider, there's a fun clip of him. I assume they made up because he's like doing stand up, and someone tells him it's Adam Sandler's birthday, and they just sing happy birthday to his phone. It's kind of a nice clip.
That they would spend millions of dollars making a movie just to tell Rob Schneider to fuck off, like, is hilarious to me. I wish I could do that. Like, I wish I could do that. I would have made so many movies by now.
Hey Max, in the future, if you have enough money to like burn millions of dollars, just give it to me. I'll do it.
No, I'm gonna make the Grown Ups 3. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go that way. I'm
gonna go that way.
I choose violence.
All right. 18. Got some astronomy right. For example, there is an asteroid in the movie, and asteroids do indeed exist. Phil Platt. A. Greenland. B. Deep Impact. C. Armageddon. D. Evolution.
Actually, like, I want to say Armageddon right off the bat, but that makes me think that it's not Armageddon.
I'm gonna go. I feel like I've seen Phil Platt's posts, right? And my hands are up. I'm not looking up anything.
I know.
So, Phil Platt, I feel like this is for Greenland. I feel like he's still around. He's probably a younger critic. I'm going to say Phil Platt, A, Greenland.
I've never seen or heard about Greenland. I mean, like, I've heard about Greenland,
the place.
Yeah. But a movie called Greenland, I
haven't seen it. I know Gerard Butler's in it. That's like the only thing I know.
They're fleeing to Greenland, if I remember right. They're trying to get there from the asteroid.
Okay. I'm going to go... I'm still going to say Armageddon. I can't get away from it. I'm just going to say Armageddon.
I'm going with Evolution, because one of these things is not like the others. And I don't know.
Evolution was a meteorite, though.
Yeah, that's how the aliens got there. It was Armageddon.
Oh, there you go. See, that was the obvious answer. You got me.
Yeah. I logged in a false sense of security of Bloodsport, and then I smacked you with a. I love it. 19. It's marginally better than The Cat in the Hat, though that's like saying suffocation is mildly more amusing than drowning. I just love this quote. I don't even care if you know what it is. A. Tom and Jerry the movie. B. Garfield. C. Milo and Otis. And D. Cats.
I would think that drowning would be more amusing than suffocation.
I say if a critic says something like this about a movie, they really fucking hate it. And like as Garfield, you can really fucking hate it. Milo and Otis, for many reasons, you can really fucking hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Cats, you can really fucking hate it, except for Cat Taylor Swift. She's amazing. But Tom and shut up. She was. The only good part about that movie. The butthole thing should have never been added. Changed her beauty in that. No, I'm kidding.
Or is that just accurate?
I love Cat Taylor Swift. You shut your mouth. That's my favorite part.
It was awful. There was no good part of any of that.
She was the good part about it. She knows cats well.
But we digress.
So I can say it. But Tom and Jerry the movie, I've seen it because my kid's really into it. And I will say this: it is a Tom and Jerry movie. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if it's a Tom and Jerry movie, and that's all I think about it, then it fits.
Yeah.
So it can't be hated as much as this. I'm going Cats.
I will say Garfield.
Okay.
No, that came out before this movie. Before Cat and I.
Jason?
I'm good. Cats. I think it's Cats because there's a cat in the title.
It was B. Garfield. It was Garfield.
Garfield's a cat too.
That came out after I thought it was
Or he just picked up like a book and said, "Hey, this is worse than that." But he was definitely referencing Garfield.
I hate on Garfield. I love Garfield.
Well, what
Garfield was
yeah,
trash.
didn't he have a quote in that Zombieland where he's like, "Do you have any regrets?" He's like, "Garfield."
Do you hear the story about why he did that movie?
Wasn't it contractually obligated?
No, he got a script for it, and it was written by Joel Cohen. Joel Cohen, Coen, not the Cohen brothers joke. So he
what a trick! Oh man!
And so, he said it's his fault because he got it, and he was like, "It's by Joel Cohen." He read it, and he was like, "I mean, all right, fine, but I mean, it's Joel Cohen. I want to work with the guy."
Yeah.
So he signed up, and it came with the sequel, and that is how he got stuck
Wild
in those movies.
Oh, Daniel's trying to start a fight in the chat.
No, Daniel has his own opinion, and that's completely fine.
Oh, wait.
There's never a problem with somebody being wrong.
All right.
Daniel's wrong a lot of things, just not that particular thing.
No, I like this.
Yeah. So, 20. Absolute cack. Appallingly written, witlessly directed, and sung as if by mice being tortured. It makes Teletubbies look like the Iliad in comparison.
Damn.
And cack means to discharge excrement. Yeah, thank you. Or dialect vomit.
Well,
Dialectual vomit. So just for folks wondering what cack was, they had to Google it.
Can I ask
Hairspray.
Can I ask a question to verify or something on here?
Yeah.
Is this the Footloose that you starred in or Kevin Bacon starred in?
Fair point. Kevin Bacon.
Okay. Well, then it's not that.
That is an American treasure, and nobody would dare speak of it in such a fashion.
I'm gonna go Pitch Perfect for some reason.
I have not seen. I've seen Pitch Perfect. I haven't seen the. No, I've seen Hairspray. I'm gonna go with Hairspray because I freaking hate that movie, and that movie is part of the reason that John Travolta sucks.
Never saw Hairspray, but I didn't need to.
Watch the original Hairspray. I'd love to see what you guys think of that one.
2 Hairsprays and a Pitch Perfect.
Yep.
This one was Mamma Mia. He was not a fan of Mamma Mia. I was surprised. I was very surprised when
I can see that too because I'm like,
yeah.
I feel like Mamma Mia is like such an ABBA dry hand job. Like Mamma Mia is ABBA masturbating to pictures of their young selves with their tears.
Here we go again.
Dude, that's probably the best description of a movie I've ever heard. I feel like the ABBA.
That's what Mamma Mia is, and I'm sad I didn't.
Thanks for the dry jerk dancing, Queen.
We gotta teleport our way out of here.
They're talking to themselves. They're talking to themselves.
You Swedish assholes.
Sturdy, John Travolta has like 4 good movies and the rest suck. And no, I'm not.
No, you're
John
wrong.
Travolta is a good. John Travolta is the good guy, and you hate Nick Cage. John Travolta. Look up some of the controversy. John Travolta. I realize he lost his wife. Very sad. Whatever.
I feel like Sturdy is just messing with us. You know, like you have to.
I know.
You have to like read the context. You know, because like nobody would actually just say that. There's not a person on the planet who would just say that.
That's fair. I will tell you this. I'll be on his show later, and I'm going to verify this fucking.
I hope you do. Made a whole short.
Now we have it on record that you said.
My napkin man says Mick won that segment. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh no, Mick definitely cleaned house on this one. I feel like he's at like 6 or 7 out of the 10.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back and rewatch the other episode. Find out.
Just
see how I do.
Either way, I'm confident you're gonna do great.
Yeah, I think I got 4 on the last one. Me and Mike were tied at 4.
You might have beaten him. You might have beaten him on this episode flat out with the other ones.
The first 10 were rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's in first place?
I'd have to go back and look. It's been a month since we've done this original list.
I think even without the first 10, I'm pretty sure you win.
Yeah, we were We were guessing pretty wrong that first episode.
I'm gonna do a live of me watching your show doing the contest.
I want you to have like a chalkboard.
Real
be like,
time.
Yeah.
You don't have to believe me, but
have like
Oh,
one of those
man.
the counters so they know you didn't edit anything in or out.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm down for all of that.
All right, everybody, please subscribe, comment, like, leave all the stuff below. Go to thescentsnobs.com. Check out Mick wherever you find podcasts. You guys can find us every week live at 7 p.m. New show coming next year, and we're doing everything. So check it out.
What's the new show?
Friday Night VHS.
Prairie dogging.
Oh. Is that the name of the
Wait,
show?
what time are you gonna do Friday nights?
Ha, nice.
What's that? Oh, it's going to be pre-recorded.
On
I
VHS.
thought- I was gonna be like, I
Very
might be
niche
work at
audience.
night, and I want to do that.
I'll be pre-recording them. They won't compete, I promise. And you guys can check out
No,
Max.
because I wanted to do it.
You can check out Max.
I was like, I just kind of want to talk about VHS tapes.
Yeah, I don't mind. Not that wasn't Blown Away. You're thinking of Broken Arrow, I think. Blown Away with Chef Bridges, Daniel.
I like that movie.
Yeah. But anyway,
See,
guys.
yeah. So you see, you don't even like you're putting John Travolta in places where he doesn't even go. Like he
He doesn't
is
belong there.
not
Like
a
an
good
airplane.
person. Yeah. Nah, it does. John Travolta, he sucks.
I wasn't ready for this level of hate. There's a lot of conversations that happened today.
I'm
that I was not
Where
ready
am I
for.
coming from? Listen, to the black podcasters I know are now saying that 100% of the stars of Face Off suck.
No,
And I don't know what's happening.
Nicolas Cage was awesome.
What a-
I love.
Yeah,
Nicolas
you love
Cage.
Nick Cage. Sturdy
Can't
hates Nick
stand
Cage.
Nick Cage.
I cannot stand Nick Cage.
No, I can't stand John Travolta. I can't stand him in like literally anything I've seen. Guess Who's Talking? I think that would be the only time where
Look
I
who's
did
talking.
hate. Look Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking.
Guess who's
Yeah.
talking?
Guess
Not my
Who's Talking.
children.
Two adults walking around their apartment like, who the fuck is that?
They hear the Bruce Willis voiceover. They're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
He was dead the whole time.
Just someone that half their head shot off. Just like, hey, how's it going?
Yes.
Dude, I always realize Jason, when I'm on the show and we're all laughing, Jason's like, fuck, we're almost out. We're
Yeah.
almost out.
almost got there.
3 more minutes, you a-hole.
Oh my god, no, but yeah, no, John Travolta, he sucks. He's not even a good actor.
Wait, no, Pulp Fiction was good. Pulp Fiction was
Pulp
good.
Fiction
was
okay,
great.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
I agree with this
apologize.
list below,
Pulp
with the
Fiction.
exception I've not seen Grease, and Blown Away, it's Broken Arrow, and then add Face Off.
Grease
I
sucks.
feel like he Googled. He's definitely in Blown Away. If he's saying a list, is that what we're saying? He's not in.
Oh, he
Blown Away?
wasn't in Blown Away. He's
Wasn't
not
he?
in it.
Okay.
I think he's thinking of Broken Arrow. Oh, Blowout. I do like Blowout. I talked about this in Sturdy Show the other day. Oh no, I talked about it in the 300th episode. I like Blowout a lot. So I agree. But I like it because it's like that gritty early 80s. You check.
I got it. Touche, my friend. Touche. Anyway, guys, check out Max and Sturdy reacting to 2 cups, 1 girl, and we'll see you guys
What?
later.
Wait, what?